I got a friend of mine just opened a brand new company, and he's like, it's a friend of mine. He's my daughter's boyfriend. And it's still in high school. So he's not like my friend, but I'm coaching him somewhat. Right. And he's like, can I please buy you lunch? And he's like the biggest entrepreneur I've ever seen at 15 years old. And I'm like, how are you going to get to lunch? Like, I'm going to Uber. I'm like, you're skipping school. My daughter's like, please, Dad, just meet with him. Please, please, please. And I met him before. He's a great kid. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So I said, first of all, I don't want you to miss school again to meet me. He's like, all right, this just happened this week. We sit down. He's building a digital marketing business. Kind of like, would you look? He's building this. And I'm like, and he knows I know this. And I'm like, well, look, I can get you in touch with people to teach you more. I said, but what are you doing with your first client? He's like, well, I'm really nervous. Like I have this client in Gastonia, and it's just so funny here. 15-year-old dude. It's like, I got this client. They sell wheelchair ramps. They're wanting to do some digital marketing. I've taken every class on YouTube. I've done all these things to learn it. And that's another thing you do. You want to learn it so nobody can fuck you over. But you know, he's picking it up and he's like, so I'm going to do it. I don't know what to tell him. I said, well, first of all, you got to act as if you have 1,000 customers. You can't act as if they're the first one, because nobody wants to be the first one. You can make a mistake and say, hey, we're kind of new. But you never say, I don't have any customers. You're my first. Like, you never lie. If they ask, you tell the truth. They don't ask. You want to assume that you're the biggest and baddest out there. I said, when we were very small, and I used a salt thing, I said, we were very small in Michigan or North Carolina. We were this big. We advertised like we were this big. And people are like, fuck, that's a big ass company. It took a while to get to be big, but we acted as if, we showed as if, we marketed and branded as if we were so large. Like you said, we were the decision. If anyone was going to do it, they were like, those are the big guys. And, you know, we weren't big always. We started small, but we've acted like we were huge from day one, because that's confidence, and confidence closes deals. So the brand has to have confidence.